What's up, my YouTube Hot Wheels fam? How you doing out there? Hope everyone's doing all right. I know you haven't heard from me in a while. Well, been a little busy, work, here in Florida, hurricanes. Plus that, and I'm just a big old dummy, and I was trying to save some room on my phone, and all of a sudden, I erased some previous mail calls, pickups, so it's just time to get caught up with you guys. It's been a while. Tell you guys what's been going on. I went out hunting this morning. I did find a few pieces. Got me all stirred up again, because obviously because here in Florida with the hurricanes and distribution, it's going to have an effect on it. So, hey, but I'm happy because I love the challenge. What challenge would it be if every time you went out, you just found the stuff you were looking for? Would you go back out then? It's like, that's the whole point of the hunt. That's what makes it fun. Although I do understand that I am sure in some areas it's probably really hard to find stuff. I do understand. But if you don't get out there and hustle, you really got to get out there and get after it. So I love the challenge. That's the part that I love. So let's check out some stuff that I've been finding lately. I've got a few pieces laying around here that, I've got a lot of stuff that you guys haven't seen that I've picked up, but, I've since put stuff away. But lately, I got a few things laying around here that we could check out. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Appreciate you subscribing and coming aboard. Here on this channel, I just like to share my love of the hobby with you guys and make friends in the community. I don't have any other form of social media, just me, Bullet Tony Customs, here on YouTube, and that's it. And there is a awesome community of Hot Wheels folks right here on YouTube, and I couldn't be any happier. So what did I find here? I haven't seen anything new as far as I don't really hunt basics. Matter of fact, I was trying to slap my hand grabbing these, but these are all good custom candidates that I picked up. But all I've been seeing is a lot of last year's stuff. Like Walmart is still carrying G case from last year. And then even my international case store has been getting stuff. That's stuff from last year. So I don't know. But anyways, this is some of the newest stuff that I found. I think there's a little bit of a mix here, but yeah, I had to go ahead and grab one of these 180s. This is just a cool piece that, since I've gotten back into collecting, I haven't seen these in a while. I remember I used to have some back in the day. I'm going to guess around 2014, 2015. I remember having some of these in like a burgundy color. But yeah, I haven't had any of these for customs. So now I went ahead and picked up a couple. These were pretty plentiful on the peg. So if you guys are looking for these, I imagine you won't have a hard time finding them. There's even some rear tampos on there. Yeah, with the 180, that doesn't look bad. It's a good looking mainline for a basic. And then I'm grabbing this. You just know it because there's Godzilla on there. If you guys don't know, I love Godzilla stuff. So, and I think, and I don't know until we see another Godzilla car, maybe the R34, that they update the Godzilla. I would love to see the GMK Godzilla. That was always my favorite one with the white eyes. He always looked like so creepy and scary looking, but that was my favorite Godzilla. Some real nice rear tampos on there too. Even got the GTR where the license plate is. I can get you guys zoomed in better than that. Yeah, that looks cool. Another pretty sharp looking basic there. Yep, as you guys can see, there's some paint on the hand, so I have been working on some customs. You guys want to see something? Being that, this is just sort of like an update video, and you guys haven't seen anything in a while. I had a lot of time off from the hurricanes, sitting around waiting for those things to hit. And, you just go nuts just sitting inside. So this was something that I was just messing around with. If I can get it open here. Good God. Stubborn case there. Nothing super spectacular, fancy here. I just found a nice blue, slapped it on there. Went flipping through my decals. I'm like, blue, golf. It's really not the proper golf color, but got a nice little Nice little stance on her there. Got the deep dish, 5 spokes. Just a clean custom. Just something to keep me busy while I was sitting around. Took care of that ugly chrome interior. Painted the trim all around the windows black. Got a nice separation on the chrome here because this piece is solid chrome. Got the bow tie painted. Like I said, interior, painted that black. Got the bed all matching. Tail lights, you know, small little details. Bases, just your typical plastic base. Yep. I really wanted mirrors on this. I think mirrors could have really set this off and made this look a little bit better. But I couldn't find any mirrors that were like big heavy duty truck mirrors. I have some 3D printed ones, but nothing that would have looked too sharp on this. So this back here was just me fooling around. I thought, man, that car looks like it should have something, a little something more to it, you know? So there you go. How about a great big blower sticking out of the hood? I don't know, I just thought that kind of sets it off. Sort of seems like that's the way it should have been. Hey, speaking of Boulevard cars and a blower, you guys ever check this out? Man, I really had to go on the hunt to go find this just to show you guys. I just noticed this. You know how sometimes there's like little Easter eggs on certain cars. Well, I was just noticing on some of the numbers, actually these two, well, these are two completely different sets. But somewhere within this number range on these cards, if you look closely in the background right here, have we ever had a Boulevard car with a big blower sticking out of the hood? You know, I know how sometimes those are Easter eggs for like future cars or something that you got to notice on some cards. I don't know. I just noticed that. Thought that was pretty cool. Thought I'd point that out. I don't know. Maybe at some point we got a cool blower car coming in the Boulevard series. We'll get back to some more Boulevard cars here in a minute. We'll get through the rest of these basics that I picked up. Damn these basics. I tell you, I really try to keep myself from grabbing these things, but man, they're so good sometimes for customs. These two being a perfect example. This GMC Cyclone here with that cool, I was gonna say 80s livery, but it says 90s, so with that cool 90s livery. I just noticed it's got a bed topper on it too. That's really sweet. Yeah, that's a really cool Cyclone. I remember when this truck came out, this was like the hot thing to have right here. This, the Cyclone, and the Typhoon. Everything about that's beautiful. What do you guys think? Wheel swap on that? I think that's all it needs. A nice clean wheel swap and some details. That thing is a killer looking piece. Another truck, as you guys saw already. Matter of fact, boom, that's what this started out as. With those giant, enormous wheels on there. Yeah, I had fun. I like all the Silverados. All the Silverados are fun, but I might try to see if I can find some mirrors if I ever decide to do another custom on one of these. It's actually kind of tricky because that whole interior is chrome and that bed is chrome. And obviously, you don't want to leave it like that, but yeah, and you could see the work that went into painting that front end like that. All the tape that off just to get that front bumper cover painted to match. Yeah. Little before and after there on that custom. Two more basics. This one, honestly, I could have left this one. I was debating on whether to even grab this. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, that's a pretty cool little car. And I don't think I have any of this model, Toyota 86, in my collection. Maybe the Subaru? No, I don't think I have any of them. So, it's not bad. It's kind of neat. Is this a new casting? Yeah, this is brand new for 2024. So, absolutely, I did not have it. That answers the question right there. Pretty neat little model. It's a Toyota, so you know I'm going to like it. Tony Bredinger. I'm gonna guess that's some sort of like Toyota Racing. It's a cool piece. And then this one, you know, how could you not grab that? You know, they came out with that custom Merc, and then they came out with this model, and wow, they did a really, really cool job with this. It's got that blower, sort of got that Zamac raw finish. Just a killer looking dollar Hot Wheel. You know, for $1, that's a slick car. Look at it. It's even got the side pipes. I think this could make for a really sick custom too. Do you guys even notice too? Look how tiny the front wheels are. They put some really, really tiny, teeny tiny front wheels on that. I assume those are 8mm. And then the back, you know, whatever you switch those out to, if you do a wheel swap, you really don't see them. But that looks pretty good just the way it is. That's a neat one. And that new lickety split one, that drag. No, it's a land speed, like a salt flat car of that Aston Martin DB5, I think they base out off of. That's pretty slick too. So here's what's fun. This weekend, I went out hunting, and the store was just completely trashed. You know, sometimes on Saturdays you get lucky, because my hunting times is only Saturdays and Sundays. That's about the only time I got to get out. I get up early, I go check my Walmart, Target, see what I can find, and I saw remnants of the more recent Boulevard set, because the previous one, this one, I was having a hell of a time finding that Civic and the Lightning. And after today, I realized how popular that Lightning actually is, trying to find it. I eventually did find this Lightning, which is a really gorgeous piece. Do you guys notice the bottom of these? There's 3 rivets. So I did not know these actually have its own sort of like separate little bed liner in there. So that's what that 3rd plastic rivet is for. So that is a really, really good looking Ford Lightning. And I'll tell you why I bring this up, because of today, a one I found, and we'll come back around to that. And then, you know, this little Civic, which obviously these are going to be really tricky to find. I was able to pick one of these up. So, you know, it's a challenge sometimes, but hey, that's what makes it fun. Sometimes it's fun, you know, when it's hard finding that stuff, but when you finally do get to the pegs first, it's that win. That win feels great. It's always been my favorite part of hunting and Hot Wheels. It's literally just that, the challenge and going out and trying to find them. Ever since I learned about, you know, super treasure hunts, even though I don't hunt for those now, I go straight to the pegs for the premiums. But like I said, Boulevards, coming back around to Boulevards. This is the set that I was talking about, the newest set. Now, I knew when I found these, I wasn't going to be interested in any of these. You would think that I would be wanting that Integra, because I do love JDM stuff. But man, those wheels and those wheel wells on there, you know, maybe you could do some work to it and get it to look good. But I don't know. Something doesn't look right with it. I'm not a fan of it. I don't know if it's the wheels, the wheel size. Irrelevant. This little Mazda 323 GTR Premium, I thought that was a gorgeous little car. That was going to be the one that I was going to want to find. Guys, the pegs were empty. There was nothing there. I think I found 2 of these vans tossed around somewhere, and I saw the little Myers Manx. And let me tell you, the little Myers Manx in person does look good, but you know, it's not my bag. I'm not into it. I didn't grab it. So it's a loss for the day. I'm leaving. There was an end cap as I'm walking out with the new cars, you know, the Disney cars. They were sitting all right there, filled up on the end cap. And there was 3 Boulevards just randomly hanging on the peg. Ha! Boom. And one of them was the Mazda 323 GTR. So, super stoked. I got one. I always try to look in the back to see if there's like Easter eggs of cars coming or anything. Sometimes there's some neat little details that you got to notice on the back, like that car with the blower I was showing you. But yeah, just a really neat little unique JDM car. Mazda 323 GTR, icy hot, got the little European style plate on there. Just a really, really good looking little And I'm for some reason, I don't know what it is. I'm kind of growing on the Aero disc. I kind of like the Aero disc now. So that's a neat piece, and I'm happy to have found it. Sorry guys, walking out and I got this piece. So happy to have that. Now, a set that I'm not going to get into details with right now, but they finally landed in my area. I actually got this set about a month ago now, guys, and I just never showed you guys when I first got it, but that's the Japan Historics. I'm going to go over these, hopefully in another video. I want to lay them all out and go through and pick the best of the best, as far as I'm concerned, 1 through 5, which ones I think are the coolest ones. But I went ahead and picked these two up, because these could be future custom candidates, and I won't have to break my set. These are two of my favorites from the set. This little Corolla is really good looking. I love the Japanese card art, the writing. It's just a total package. I'll get into that, but I love Japan Historics. Like, that's the tippy top of the car culture premiums. That's my favorite. Let's check out a few other fun pieces, and we'll get out of here. Actually, I'll just share this with you guys real quick. Check this out. This was so unique, I just had to grab it. You know, sometimes you come across stuff and you're like, you know, I'll find another one. No big deal. I don't need to grab it right now. But, you know, sometimes you got to check. Also, I get on eBay, because that's what I'm getting to here. I check eBay sometimes on stuff to see if something's like hot right now, because you might not get a chance if you go back, because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking I could leave this, no big deal, there'll be plenty more. I haven't seen another one. And then when you get on eBay, you find out the prices are through the roof for it. So I'm glad I picked it up. I'm glad I got it. I think it's a really neat collab. You know, you got the Trans Am livery on a slammed square body pickup. It just looks killer. And I think the little diorama thing's kind of neat. If you guys ever see this piece, or maybe some other ones, take a zoom in on the background here. It's almost like it's sort of like an AI thing. If you look at the people, it's kind of interesting. I think they did it on the back too. Yeah. Everything looks just a little bit off. Yeah, I think it's like some AI art. But yeah, just a really, really cool piece. Very unique. I like the wheels and everything on it. I think it's a cool piece. But yeah, I think these are probably going to be tricky to find. So I went ahead and picked mine up now. But sometimes, you know, you just got to check, because I figured I'll find it later. No, I haven't seen another one since. Let's move on to this morning, which brought me to these recent pieces that I picked up. So I did recently get a mail call from a really good, reliable source on eBay, which if I come up with a name, I'll put it up. And you guys, I've ordered from them for years now. I can't remember the name right now, but I'll pop it up. Always been a great seller on eBay, always taking care of me. I'll show you an example right now. So I ordered these. So this is the the new Fast and Furious set, which obviously you guys can see which one I got here already. Back again, the Lightning. I'll explain it to you guys in a minute here, because this morning I went out and I actually spotted this set for the first time at Walmart. But I ordered this and the Caprice, which I had to have. I haven't come up with an idea yet, but I know at some point a box Chevy is going to be a killer piece for a custom. Although this one's a bit unique. It's almost like the wheel wells have been cut out so you can wide body it. So I'm not sure yet, but I've got some ideas stirring. You guys see it's even got a spoiler on the back. Super clean. It's got a nice little lip on the back. It's a really good looking box Chevy. But like I said, it's got some little quirks to it with the wheel wells and stuff. So it'll be an interesting piece to play around with. But 87 box Chevy, I'm all about it. I had to have that one. And then like I said, I ordered these two together. But you guys notice anything sort of funky and weird about this? What do you think about that front wheel there? Now, I know you guys aren't going to be able to see it on camera here. But in some weird way, I think there's a deformity in the interior plastic. Yeah, you won't be able to see it here. We'd have to get a light to shine inside. But there's a piece of plastic from, I believe, the interior pushing on the wheel. And the factory just went ahead and just smashed that thing together. So long story short, I emailed the seller on eBay and explained it to him. And like that, they refunded me my money for it. And I didn't have to ship it back. Because I even told the guy, I said, I make customs and I'll probably end up making a custom with it. So I just wanted to be able to find another one. And that leads us to this morning. Because, like I said, I got those probably, I don't know, about a week ago. Well, I went out this morning, and sure enough, boom, I found the Fast and Furious set. But here's what's interesting. You would think the hardest ones to find would be the 180 SX for sure. And I would think the Caprice because they've never made it before. But the other ones, I figured those would be the ones that I would definitely see on the pegs. The Bentley, FJ, and the Lightning. Nope. All I found was another box Chevy Caprice, which is great because that gives me the option to use one for a custom. And, oh, wait. Where is it hiding at? Boom. And a clean, super clean, non-defective 180 SX. I tell you, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Matter of fact, where's it at? Where is it at? Sorry, guys. We got the basic and the premium model. And, yeah, I'm totally digging this premium model because I'm all about the premiums as far as making customs with them. I know the plastic is so much easier to work with and cut, but I actually think the metal's easier to work with. Because some of my bases, I like to smooth them out, and trying to smooth out plastic can be really difficult. Try to fill it and smooth out the base. You guys will see in some future customs what I'm talking about with the bases, but I like to try to smooth them out. But yeah, very happy to have found this. Sort of surprised that I found this on the pegs, but now I got a couple extras. All right, guys, just two more pieces, and I'll let you guys out of here. I came across the new TerraTrek set. Again, another set I knew I probably wasn't going to grab anything, but hey, sometimes when you get stuff in hand, then you decide. I knew this little Mitsubishi, I was going to want it. Why? Look at those big old giant wheels. I don't think I have this size of that style wheel anywhere in my collection, so I knew that those would be a great wheel for a possible future custom. I don't know, maybe that Silverado. I bet you those would fit and look killer on a Silverado. But yeah, that's why I grabbed this. You know, honestly, it's a beautiful little premium. It's a really, really nice little premium. I might have to pick up another one. But yeah, the only other truck that, you know, I tell you what, if you wanted a Hummer, the H1, that's a good looking one in this set. All metal base. I did see that. Honestly, they all looked really good. I don't remember seeing that Jeep. That Jeep might have been gone already. But the one that I did decide to go ahead and pick up was the Datsun. I didn't see any black ones there. That would have been sure fun. But, you know, what's fun about this truck is I actually own this little truck. I've got a little bit of history with Datsuns. I grew up as a kid in one, little Datsun 210. And then later on in life, my very first pickup truck ever was a Datsun, this model Datsun. But it wasn't lifted up, it was lowered. But yeah, when I saw this and I saw this is that same truck that I had, I was like, yeah, I gotta have one. Beautiful little Datsun pickup. I don't think I have a Datsun 4x4 like this anywhere in my collection. So in hand, this was a gorgeous piece. I couldn't leave it behind. I had to pick it up. So that was a fun new piece. All right, guys, I've already kept you guys way too long here. I appreciate you guys coming along, hanging out with me for a bit. Like I said, I just wanted to jump in here and update you guys what was going on. Just a lot of hurricane stuff, work crap, but hey, things are starting to look better. Getting a little cold over here now. Getting up in the 60s and 70s here in Florida. I know you guys are laughing. You're like, that's not cold. It's actually beautiful. Love the weather. But hey, things are looking a little bit better. Hopefully the hurricanes will stay calm for the rest of the year, and we can proceed and, you know, keep making videos and show you guys some new customs too, hopefully soon, because I've had some time and I've been working on them. So, all right, guys, appreciate you hanging out. I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.
Goodbye.